Hey, Daily Dosers, this is Pastor Larry here, and we just recently did a little thing we called Pocket Verses, and everybody was sharing their favorite verse or one of their favorite verses, and no surprise, mine came out of Proverbs. I did Proverbs chapter 21 about preparing the horse for battle, and then pretty much do your best, take a nap, and if we've done that, God will take care of things. Well, since we're doing Proverbs now, I get to share another one of my favorites, which is found in chapter 2. And it's a passage that explains what it takes for us to understand the fear, the appropriate fear of the Lord. Like an electrician fears appropriately electricity. Not that he's terrified of it in a bad way, but he understands the good and the bad, and that, well, basically you don't lick your fingers and grab the wire. And so what does it take to be a person who understands who God is? And later on it talks about the knowledge of God and his wisdom. Well, this passage in the beginning of Proverbs chapter 2 tells us, and it reads like this. My son, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you, turning your ear to wisdom and applying your heart to understanding, indeed, if you catch this, call out for insight and cry aloud for understanding. You really want it. And if you look for it as silver and search for it as hidden treasure, then you'll understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God, for the Lord gives wisdom. Here's what jumps out at me at this. It's got to be something I really want. I don't go through life and just kind of catch these things from God. No, I've got to turn and focus. Now, since Gutenberg's been around, we've actually have these things called Bibles. Since all the digital stuff has come out, we can actually see it on our phone. We have way more advantage than people in the past did. But it could be reading, it could be podcasts, it could be sermons. There's got to be a way in which I'm hungry, I'm calling out, I'm crying out for understanding. I want to know. It's not just go through life and by osmosis I'll pick it up. But then there's this incredibly important thing. It says if I search for it as silver and hidden treasure, then I'm going to find it. Man, this is so helpful to understanding our spiritual journey. First of all, if you're out looking for silver and hidden treasure, you don't just walk out of your house and find it laying on the side of the road every day. It's not like dirt clods. If it was, it wouldn't have any value. The value of silver and the value of hidden treasure is precisely because they're hard to find. And in fact, if you're a treasure hunter, more days than not, you come back knowing where the treasure isn't rather than knowing where the treasure is. Same if you're out there hunting for silver or gold. Most days you come back and go, there ain't none there. We'll see what we find tomorrow. And that can be so helpful in understanding our spiritual journey. Because as we begin to pursue the Lord, as we cry out for understanding, as we go looking for it, yeah, we've got to make that a priority. It's not just going to happen. We're not going to stumble on it. But at the same time, we're going to have many days where, well, I was looking, but I didn't find much today. You're going to read your Bible and many times go, what was that? That's okay, because you're searching for this wisdom as silver, as hidden treasure. You're not giving up when you go through a dry spell. Relationships go through dry spells. Your leader vision goes through, everything goes through dry spells. And those who find what they're looking for don't quit when things go dry. And those who are just kind of the wanderlust, maybe you've got an uncle, a cousin, a friend, or somebody you know that's always out there searching for the newest, hottest, cool thing. And they're like a kid with ADD and right field at Little League, like, oh, butterfly. And they never finish anything, and they never get anything. Oh, they talk big. They dream big. But they don't find big. And that's how it works in your spiritual life. Whether you're a brand new Christian just starting to figure out Jesus and the Bible, or you've walked with him a long time, make it a priority. But understand, it's not going to be every day. It's every day you're looking, but not every day you find. But oh my goodness, when you find it, you found what you were looking for. And you'll know why it was so valuable and so important.